A station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. The sun back out again today, I guess 3 in a row. Meteorologist Damon Matson joined us now with the latest check on the forecast. But Damon, it's a little hazy out there.
Yeah, Mark, that's probably the only hiccup as far as it goes for our forecast today. Another day in a row, like you said, third one where we've had these beautiful conditions, and today will even get a little bit warmer despite some of that haze. So we'll definitely be ready for that here in due time. But hey, we're going to watch as those temperatures continue to rise over the next little while, and we're going to see that as we go through the afternoon. Upper 70s, lower 80s. That's what we have in place out there. It's right now, Waldorf sitting at 80, Luray 81, and then we do have those upper 60s to lower 70s as you go up toward the Pennsylvania-Maryland line. So feeling extremely comfortable, certainly outpacing yesterday's temperatures when we just managed to get back into the 70s. But here it is. That smoke and haze is high in the sky from those wildfires up into parts of central Canada. And it's not just us, it's pretty much the entire East Coast that's seeing a little bit of that milky look across the sky. Now, the good news is that haze is staying high enough that it is not impacting our air quality. It's just going to filter out that sunshine as we head throughout the rest of the day. It won't be a totally clear sky despite the lack of cloud cover that we do have. And because we have that filter on our sunshine, temperatures won't get quite as warm as they normally would, but hey, we're talking about lower to middle 80s before the afternoon is done. That is certainly a step in the warmer direction, especially after how chilly it has been. Now, do we keep on with these warmer temperatures throughout the rest of the week? And when might this haze finally start to break up and get out of the DMV? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Today's the day that voters in Prince George's County, Maryland, are headed to the polls for a special election to fill 2 county seats. Our Candace Cole in College Park with more on the candidates and where you can go to cast your ballot.
We're outside of College Park City Hall, one of the places where voters will decide who the next county executive will be. That's the seat previously held by now Senator Angela Also Brooks. Voters will be choosing between Democratic candidate Aisha Braveboy, the current state's attorney for Prince George's County, and Republican candidate U.S. Air Force veteran Jonathan White. They'll also be picking the next council member for the District 5 seat. Shayla Adams Stafford is the Democratic candidate, and Fred Price Jr. is the Republican. Now, that seat was previously held by Jolene Ivey, who won the at-large seat back in November. Constituents have been able to cast their ballots since last week when early voting opened on May 28th. Here's what some voters had to say about today's election and what they hope the new county executive will bring.
I'm looking forward to seeing some new businesses, some new opportunities. I'm glad to see the recreational opportunities that we've put into place, and I think that our next thing is really building those business hubs and bringing some opportunities to our county.
Why was it important for you to come out? A lot of people on special elections, they don't always come out to vote.
I'm one of those super voters. I'm always going to vote, even if it's for the dog catcher.
Now, if you're coming out today to cast your ballot, you can do so at several locations, including right here at College Park City Hall. You can also go to Kentland Community Center, South Bowie Community Center, and Suitland Community Center. Now, the polls will be open all day until 8 o'clock this evening. For a full list of polling locations, just head on over to our website, dcnewsnow.com. Reporting in College Park, Candace Cole, DC News Now.
All right, Candace, thank you. With the race for Virginia's 11th congressional seat is taking shape today, Governor Glenn Youngkin issued what's called a writ of election for the special election to fill the seat left vacant by the late Congressman Jerry Connolly. Our media partners, FFXNow.com, reports 6 Democrats intend to run for the seat, among them attorneys Amy Roma and Leopoldo Martinez, Braddock District Supervisor James Walkinshaw, State Senator Stella Pekarsky, retired Navy officer and Fairfax County Planning Commissioner Candace Bennett. Republicans could put forward Mike Van Meter as a candidate. Well, developing now, a person was shot and killed in Northeast last night. It happened in the Trinidad neighborhood just a few blocks from the Community Rec Center. NPD says the man was shot several times in the 1600 block of Trinidad Avenue. They do not have any suspect information at this time. If you have any information at all, please contact police. Also in the district, a man was injured after a shooting at the waterfront metro station. It happened yesterday afternoon. Police say the man was just grazed by a bullet. They also say that 2 people were shooting at a bystander was hit. Police caught one of the suspects. This incident happening after an 18-year-old was shot at the same station last week. New details on the Boulder, Colorado attack that hurt 12 people. The accused attacker targeting a group known as Run for Their Lives. Well, the group advocates for releasing the hostages in Gaza. DC News Now's Max Marcella tells us their Northern Virginia chapter now has growing concerns for their own safety.
To think that there would be such a bad actor that would attack a group just peacefully walking was horrifying.
Jamie Bollier says finding out about the attack in Colorado was a shock.
Bring them home now.
She leads the Northern Virginia chapter of Run for Their Lives, telling us every week they walk around different parts of the D.C. area.
We have a short program where we talk about one of the hostages or talk about current events that are happening around the hostage situation and negotiations, and then we take a short 1-mile walk and carry posters of those people.
After the attack, where a dozen people were injured, Bollier says they may take a short pause from their own walks until they can be sure they will be kept safe.
We're now investigating whether we have a police escort or just make sure that we're notifying local law enforcement in advance of our walks and letting them know of the times and locations that we'll be walking.
The group already keeps the locations of the walks private unless you're a part of the group. This comes weeks after 2 Israeli embassy staff members were shot and killed outside the Capitol Jewish Museum in Northwest Washington. Bollier says what happened to her fellow advocates will not deter the group's only mission of bringing the remaining hostages home.
We just want them to come home after 605 days.
That was Max Marcella reporting. Our thanks to him. Back in the district, a teacher has been arrested and charged with possessing child pornography. The FBI says Devon Brown requested nude photos from a 15-year-old girl in Prince George's County, Maryland. Well, we're sharing his photo because the FBI believes that there may be more victims. They allege Brown paid the child and potentially others for nude photos and videos over Cash App. Court documents say Brown is a help teacher at Idea Public Charter School in Northeast D.C. He also is associated with the track club project Impact Sports in D.C. and Maryland. If you or any children that you know of have information about a possible crime, you're asked to reach out to the FBI immediately. And 2 new cell phone policies for students in Northern Virginia. One from Fairfax County, the other from the governor. New law, Governor Glenn Youngkin signed calls for a bell-to-bell policy. That means restricting cell phone usage during the entire school day. Meanwhile, the Fairfax County School Board guidelines say that high school students can use their phones during lunch period. School leaders say the language in the new regulations are aligned with the governor's policy.
It is not a ban because students are able to bring their phones into schools. They're just restricted from their usage.
Well, we did reach out to the governor's office to clarify if the new law supersedes the local regulations. And the press secretary says it's a bell-to-bell cell phone policy for all Virginia schools. Well, D.C. Council could vote to postpone a minimum wage increase for tipped workers today. Well, the next increase is set for July 1st. The bill would push the raise back to October 1st. Well, this comes as the mayor is looking to repeal Initiative 82, which eliminates D.C.'s tipped minimum wage. Now, voters passed the ballot initiative back in 2022. However, D.C. restaurant owners say that it has only increased operating costs, which is why they support the repeal. Meantime, local workers defending the initiative, Unite Here Local 25, a union representing over 7,000 DMV-based hospitality workers, is calling on the council to push back against the cuts. In the statement, they ask, do they support recklessly cutting wages for restaurant workers to line the pockets of big business, or do they respect D.C. residents and our democratic process? Council meeting began about an hour ago. And we're learning more about the D.C. Council's expected voting timeline for the mayor's budget proposal. Council Chair Fair Mendelson says the council will vote on the fiscal year 2026 budget first on July 14th, then again on the 28th. Mendelson also says a hearing on the budget will take place June 18th. The council chair also says the public will not have much time to voice their input on the budget due to Mayor Bowser delaying her proposal by 2 months.
We are moving very quickly to go through the public hearing process. I do feel that it's been very unfair to the public that the way the delay in the budget has made it much more difficult for the public to participate in the process than is usually the case.
Mendelson says some council members still have concerns about certain items in the mayor's budget, like the decision to scrap plans to publicly finance a new jail, and also the mayor's plans to fund the redevelopment of RFK Stadium as a new home for the Commanders with taxpayer dollars. We reached out to the mayor's office for comment on the timeline. And check this out, meet the new BFFs at the National Zoo. Black-footed ferrets. Now, last week, 8 kits were born in the zoo's Virginia campus in Front Royal. The kits weigh less than 10 grams and have a thin layer of white fur covering them in 3 weeks. And they'll get their signature mask-like markings around their eyes and dark markings on their feet.